What's up guys? Laughburst here, and today I'm going to be doing my top 5 favorite balance type Beyblades. Now, I've been thinking of doing top 5 lists or top 10 lists for a while because I feel like you guys are more subscribed for my personality rather than my battles, which I guess is just a little sad, but whatever. Anyway, so yeah, I'm doing my top 5 favorite balance type Beyblades because balance types, if you guys don't know, are my favorite Beyblade type, not because they're really good or they're awesome or anything, which they are awesome though. It's because I think they look the coolest and I think they spin the coolest. So yeah, it's more about like a fun aspect. Anyway, so yeah, let's get into the top 5 list. But before I start, I'm gonna make some rules for myself. I can't have more than one Beyblade from the same line, which means I can't have Spriggan Requiem and Legend Spriggan on the same list, because if I had those two on the list, well then my whole list would just be 4 Spriggans, you know, I just have 4 Spriggans, so I'm gonna limit it to one line. So yeah, let's get started. At number 5, my 5th favorite balance type Beyblade is Duo Eclipse. Come on, focus on this camera. Focus! I'm very good at this YouTube thing, I swear. Okay. There we go. Okay, so my number 5 is Duo Eclipse Technical Difficulties, and Duo Eclipse is just so awesome. I love Duo Eclipse. I love its God ability. So I don't have the other part right here. I only have Duo Eclipse with me right now, but its God ability is basically you can just take the God chip off like this. You take the God chip off, and then you can just separate it, and it's 2 different layers. Like, you have like 3 different layers with this one Beyblade. It's crazy. I love its design. Its design reminds me of like the freaking Sun and Moon from Pokemon. That's awesome. And in battle, it has like crazy smash attacks. Like, look at this thing. This is awesome. And I also love, look at the 7 black disc. I'm never taking the 7 out of this meteor frame because I'm scared it's gonna like mess up the paint or whatever. So this 7's permanently, it's like glued to the 7. Not really, because that wouldn't be legal for tournaments. And I'm going to tournaments, so I gotta use some legal combos. But yeah, I'm never taking it off because the 7 just looks so cool. Look how cool that black 7 is. And finally, probably the best part, in my opinion, from this Beyblade is the Unite Driver. Look at that Unite Driver. It's like clear with the black rubber. It just looks so awesome. If you guys don't know, again, Unite is my favorite tip. It's just such a fun tip to use. I think that's why, that's the main reason why Duo Eclipse is on this list, just because it's so fun to use with the Unite Driver. Unite pretty much saved this Beyblade. If it wasn't for Unite, I think number 5 would have been Ultra Chronos, which would have been kind of interesting, I guess. Anyway, so yeah, that is my number 5 slot. Let's put it right here, and let's give it, the gotcha. Yes. Anyway, so moving on, my number 4, my 4th favorite Beyblade is probably, here we go, not my 4th favorite Beyblade, but my 4th favorite balance type is Inferno Ifrit. Now this guy, he's my 4th favorite balance type because just look at him. Isn't he like, this thing looks so cool. It's, most of my Beyblades for me, they're not based on like how good they are. It's more based on how cool they look. And look how cool this thing is. I've actually never spun this thing before. I've never used it. I don't even know how good it is because I heard it breaks, like this part right here will break off because of how fragile it looks, or it is. So I'm just never gonna battle it. It's gonna be a Beyblade I just look at forever, but that's fine because look how cool it is. It has like that awesome orange, that like fiery orange, then it has gold, and the crimson red. Guys, if you know, I'm a sucker for crimson red. Although it has liner, liner's probably like my least favorite driver, just because it comes on Fang Fenrir, which is like a mega oof. But yeah, overall, this Beyblade, just its design saves it. It's not that it's good competitive, or it's not that even it's good at all, because like I've never spun it. It just looks awesome. So yeah, that's my number 4. It's just a crazy looking thing. Anyway, so yeah, moving on to my number 3 favorite balance type. My 3rd favorite balance type is probably here we go. It's Nova Neptune. Now Nova Neptune is my 3rd favorite balance type because just look at this thing. It's, again, it's such a sleek design. It's such an awesome design. Look how beautiful. Look how pretty this is. I think this is the prettiest Beyblade. If not the prettiest, it's the 2nd prettiest. Maybe Nightmare Longinus is the prettiest, but in my opinion, Nightmare Longinus, or not Nightmare, Bloody Longinus. Bloody Longinus is, I think this is such a pretty looking design. Look at those waves. That's so nice. The only bad thing about this Beyblade is, again, it's not that competitive. Its teeth aren't that good compared to the single layer Neptune. It's not that good, but it comes with the trans driver, and I really like the trans driver just because I like mode changing and just like switching up the battle and like messing with people when I battle, which is really fun. So yeah, and oh man, the character for this guy, I forget his name, but he showed up in season 1, and he was like, he had such a cool design too. He had like a crazy cool design, and he was like the scientist guy, and he like tried to predict Volt's move, but of course Volt had main character powers, so like that didn't work. Anyway, so yeah, he's my 3rd favorite Beyblade. Moving on to my 2nd favorite Beyblade, my runner-up. Maybe if I make more top 5 lists like this, I'll get better at the quality. Right now, I'm using my fingers, but maybe in the future I'll have like transitions like boom, pop. Okay. Anyway, so moving on to my 2nd favorite Balanced Type Beyblade. My 2nd favorite Balanced Type Beyblade. Now this is kind of a hard choice because Neptune has been my 2nd favorite Balanced Type Beyblade for the longest time, but recently a Beyblade just barely took its spot. Just barely took its spot. And I bet you guys know what Beyblade this is. It is HE Double Hockey Stick Salamander. Now, who doesn't like HE Double Hockey Stick Salamander? Someone, come up to me and tell me that you don't like HE Double Hockey Stick Salamander, because everyone loves it. If you tell me you don't, you're lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself, because look how cool it is. Okay, so it has a really cool design. It's really good on certain drivers, not the Operate driver that it comes with, but it's really good on certain drivers. Like, I tested it out with, like, Atomic or Bearing, and it's like killer. It's like Drain Fafnir kind of levels. It's like Drain Fafnir but metal. It's crazy good, and it has some attack power. Anyway, so yeah, just look at this design. It looks awesome. It has an awesome ability where you can just change. It doesn't do much, but it looks cool. It has like, it's like 2 different Beyblades. It's like, this is one Beyblade, this is another Beyblade. I mean, it doesn't change that much, but it gives it like a lot. I don't know. It just feels different. Like when you look at this, you get kind of a Wyvern vibe. When you look at this, it's like a lot cleaner. It's like its own Beyblade. Anyway, so yeah, and it's a good layer. It looks awesome. It comes with the 12 discs, and it is extremely fun to use with the Operate driver. The Operate driver is so fun to use. When I first unboxed this, I said this Beyblade was bad, but I was lying to myself. I just didn't want to accept it. I didn't want it to surpass Spriggan, which it didn't surpass Spriggan, but yeah, at least not yet. At least I hope not. I hope it's not. But yeah, the Operate driver, it's crazy. This thing is so fun to use. Just seeing it jump around in battles, it's such a good Beyblade. I definitely recommend it. Definitely my favorite Chosetsu Beyblade. Anyway, so yeah, moving on to number 1 slot. You guys know what my number 1 slot is. I don't even think I have to say it. Senor Spriggan. Let's be honest, whose favorite balance type is not Senor Spriggan? Senor Spriggan is everyone's favorite balance type because it's just so cool. Takerutomi blessed us. Oh my gosh. And guys, let me rant on about Spriggan. I can rant on about Spriggan for hours. Oh, I also got my other Spriggans because I couldn't include these on my list. Okay, if this could be my list. Okay, so number 1, Senor Spriggan. Number 2, probably Storm Spriggan. Number 3, Legend Spriggan. Then number 4, Singular Spriggan, which I actually don't have. Guys, can you buy me a Singular Spriggan, please? I'm joking. I haven't bought it yet, but I'll buy it in the future. So, yeah, these guys, when I first got this guy, here's a backstory. I spent $30 on a Wyvern, just single layer Wyvern. I bought it off Amazon, got it like 2 days. I got Prime or whatever. I got it and I was like, Wyvern, this is such a cool Beyblade. I go on Amazon the next day, and then guess what? Dual Layers released literally the same day that I got my Wyvern. I was so mad because I saw this thing, and this thing looks so nice. I was like, wait, I just spent $30 on this stupid purple Wyvern thing when I could have spent $30 on this majestic, awesome Beyblade. So then I saved up $30 more, and I finally got it. And I literally used it every day, every night. It was my favorite Beyblade. It was crazy. It was crazy. I wore out the rubber like so much, and that's why Spriggan's my favorite Beyblade, because it's design, and Shu is such an awesome character in the anime. And I remember Spriggan, again, Storm Spriggan, not the best Beyblade, but in God, they blessed it with Legend Spriggan, and Legend Spriggan was like, it wasn't like extremely good, but it was a competitive Spriggan. Which, like, no one's heard of that before. Spriggan has never been competitive its entire life until Legend Spriggan came out. And look at this sleek design. This design looks so awesome. I mean, it's so different from this design. And I also like this design better because it's more clean. But this design's just, like, kind of like an edgy, cool factor. And, yeah, moving on. Then we finally got Takara Tomy was like, okay, let's just throw everything at Spriggan at this point. We got freaking Senor Spriggan, which Senor Spriggan is like not every single god ability, but like 5 god abilities built into one thing. It's right spin, it's left spin, it has smash attack, it has upper attack, it has rubber, it has metal, it has the heaviest disc, it has a mode changing driver, literally everything that they could fit. Oh, and it has good teeth, round design, everything that they could fit in the Beyblade, they put it into Senor Spriggan, which is crazy, going from a Beyblade that wasn't competitive at all to the most competitive Beyblade. And that is why this kid is my favorite Beyblade, because it's extremely competitive, it's nostalgic, it's it's basically everything. Like, it's aesthetically pleasing, it's nostalgic, it's competitive. What else do you want? Anyway, so yeah, that is my top 5 favorite balance types overview. Number 1, of course, Senor Spriggan. Number 2, HE Double Hockey Stick Salamander. Number 3, Nova Neptune. Number 4, we have Inferno Ifrit. And number 5 is Duo Eclipse. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to see more top 5 ranking videos in the future, leave a like and a comment or stuff. I'm gonna respond to comments in this video. Why? I usually don't because I'm lazy, but this video I'll make an exception! Yeah, because I just said I would and I'll probably forget because I'm stupid. Okay, so yeah, remember to rate, comment, subscribe. See you guys later. Left First out.